water can take many different shapes. One is like a solid, like ice, or as a liquid, like water out of the sink or shower, or as a gas. I will be talking about water as a liquid and as a solid in this experiment. In this video, I will also be talking about what makes liquid water frozen and frozen water melt. I will also show some cool shapes that water can make. First, I have a couple questions for you. Do you think liquid water can take different shapes? And do you think frozen water can take different shapes? So, starting with my first question, can liquid take different shapes? Well, let's find out. I have a bowl and this really cool ship and ice thing what I can pour water into, and my water. So if I pour the water into the bowl, it automatically is changing shapes from squared in this water pitcher to circular. And then when I pour it into the ship, if I can get it in nicely, it is automatically changing shape as I pour it. I'm trying not to make a mess. Woo! So there you have it. Liquid water can change shape. Now, to answer our second question, can solid water take different shapes? So first off, how can we make solid water? Well, liquid water will start to freeze at 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. And the only place that is cold enough for that is the freezer. So, what we're going to do, we're going to put our liquid water, our bowl, and our chips into the freezer. Have to make some room for it all. I have a lot of stuff in here, and I am sure making a mess as well. Let's put it right here. Probably not the best spot, but oh well. And my cat, Figaro. He's learning this experiment as we go as well. So I'm going to leave the liquid water in here for a couple hours, and then I'll come back and see what happens. Alright, so now I'm going to take the trays out of the freezer. It's been a couple hours now to see what happened. So we have the bowl, and we have our chips. So as I can tell right now, oh, yep, that's a solid. That is completely solid. Let's see if I can take one of these things out. Oh, oh. Oh, it broke a little bit. Let's see if I can get a better one. Oh yeah, this one's looking great. Oh yeah, check that out. Almost exactly as a shape. I broke it a couple times just trying to take it out. As I feel it, it's super hard, it's really cold, and it's actually very slippery. That's what I'm feeling just by holding it. And the bowl, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it out. But if I could, it would be exactly, it would be circular just like the bowl would be. So this answers our question, our second question, about can a solid take a different shape? And clearly, yes it can, because it made an exact replica of the ship, And it took shape of our bowl. Now it's circular. So yes, a solid can take a different shape. And as I am actually holding this right now, it is melting in my hand and turning back into a liquid. So when the temperature around the solid ice is above 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, it'll actually turn back from a solid back into a liquid. Pretty neat. So this is just the beginning of different ways that water can turn into different shapes, but it can turn into much more as well, like snow, hail, other types of snow, and even into a gas. But those are all experiments for another time. Thanks.
Dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to